Right, just about to go live. Bit of a special day, so let's see how Dawn is today. Turn it up.
Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Dawn. Hang on, gallery view, there we go. Wow. What? Episode 34, Sunday the 26th of April, 2020. And guess what day it is?
Marathon Day, or was until they moved it back to October.
Yeah, London Marathon Day. But it's also, as we can see, your photo in your picture, it's your birthday. Yeah, really nice. We'll get onto that in a second. But let's clear up the music quiz yesterday. I pitched it right. 2 people got it. Barry Royden, quickly followed by Andy Poppleton. It was the Jurassic Park theme music. Did you know? Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say anything.
Oh, I know. I was just asking whether you'd actually got it. Yeah, but you knew it, did you?
Yeah.
Right. Any ideas? Oh, hang on. Any ideas?
I know the artist, but I don't know. I can't remember her name, so I can remember it.
There's one for
It's
you.
in my memory banks. That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, to commemorate the day, we've got the share screen with somebody here, photo of somebody. We were talking about haircuts, and you were going to let it grow long.
Oh my God! Where the hell did you dig that up from?
1997. There you go. 31st of May, 1997. So, oh my word, that's 23 years ago now.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not sure which. I think I prefer today's style. Yeah.
I think you mature with age, don't you?
Definitely. So, London Marathon Day. There's this 2.6 challenge or 26 challenge, isn't there, going on at the moment?
Yes, there is. That was yeah.
What are you doing for it? Anything?
Oh, I'm trying to be as normal as possible. I think that's a bit of a challenge in these times.
Well, here's what I think. We didn't have anything planned, but it is your birthday, and I made you a card which you can see just on your.
Can I get it?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, granddaughters, okay, who are down the garden in an annex, isolating. So I thought, as I don't get you a birthday present, I would donate £26 from me and £26 for you to Macmillan Cancer, because I think some charities are missing out, and they did a brilliant job with their nurses when my dad was so ill.
Yeah, they were, and also don't forget that the other charity was help the hospice.
Hospice in the World, yeah, but we're.
Yeah, hospice in the
I just thought Macmillan we would do for this.
Macmillan nurses were really brilliant, weren't they?
And what I'll do, every single person who puts "Happy Birthday, Dawn" or similar on the feedback, on my feedback to this, I'll put another £1 in. How's that?
For every person.
Every person. Do you think that's good?
Yeah, I think that's good.
So we might actually get some extra people saying hello or whatever, which would be nice.
Happy birthday. All these poor people have got to say happy birthday.
Yeah. It's not a bit, to be honest,
sorry for that, guys.
It's not a big effort for some, is it? Honestly, it probably is actually.
Oh, well, you'll be raising £1 for Macmillan, so very quickly.
Yeah. So feedback from yesterday. You were talking quite a lot about the virus and the spread of the virus, and we've had feedback from. I was saying I was doing a survey of people that attended events, and it's quite interesting. It's got another day to go, but it's had 238 votes. And the question was, who attended a running or an athletics event the weekend of the 14th, 15th of March, which was the last weekend before lockdown. And 42% attended and 58% didn't. And funnily enough, of those that attended, only 2 people have showed any sort of symptoms, or their contacts have since. And of those that didn't attend, 12 people have. So interesting. We might go into that a little bit more tomorrow when it comes to an end.
Another time, yeah.
You've had a bit of a discussion with Hubert from Canada about Sweden's approach to the virus, but again, don't think we want to go into that.
No, I mean, I think in a sense, I've said what I think, so it's out there, so there you go.
But what was really nice is that Hubert's younger sister, Sarah, came in and chipped in, and that's the first time we've heard from Sarah.
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and she lives, I think she's still in Hobart, Tasmania.
Gosh.
So could be further away than Canada. I don't know. It probably is, isn't it? Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, it must be.
And the last time I saw Sarah, I believe she was about 3 years old. So
good God.
Well over 50 years ago. So really nice to hear from...
57 to be precise.
I don't know exactly 3. She was very little anyway. Grazia Manzotti, she agrees with you with all the personal hygiene aspects, keeping up appearances, etc. And she woke up yesterday feeling down, but she went and helped out a friend with the delivery of shopping. They're in their 70s and self-isolating. Goes back to showing how you can perk people up with an act of kindness.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah. But you've made an effort for your birthday. You've done your hair slightly differently, put on a nice little number, haven't you?
I put my summer dress on, and then I've tied my hair up. And this is not good because my hair is getting longer, and that means that I can tie it up. I should have gone to the hairdressers Thursday gone, but I'm resolved that life is such that I can cope. I mean, when I was in my early 20s, I used to cut my own hair. So right. I mean, the hairdressers would probably sort of cringe if I said that I'm going to cut my own hair. But I mean, at the end of the day, I will make do. And don't worry.
So I can tell, unlike me, you do get a little bit, not excited, but you get a little bit of happiness in your demeanour.
Oh,
birthday, doesn't it?
It's not. I've had some cards, and I mean, just that little gesture of saying happy birthday or whatever, and people just show that you care is so important, and hence the reason why you try and make an effort. But I did meet a poor lady yesterday. I had several chats on my walk with Oscar, and she'd just lost her father-in-law in hospital, and he hadn't got the virus when he went in. He had contracted it in hospital, even though they tested everybody. He managed to pick it up in the ward, etc. And so I have a feeling that people are afraid to go to hospital because of that very reason. I mean, he had dementia, and I think he was 92, so it was all right. Go on, say what you're saying.
I'm trying to keep it away from the virus.
I know, but I wanted to reflect on the fact that having a little chat perked her up. Is what I'm trying to say.
My mum, tell everybody about my mum and her attitude to birthday cards now.
Oh, your mum sends a card, and she sends a little note in it, so that she doesn't actually write on the card. She doesn't write on the envelope, and then you can reuse the card. And
the envelope, because she doesn't write your name on the envelope either, does she?
But this time she did.
Oh. So, what's been the best birthday you've had that you can remember? I mean, it's very difficult. You've had so many. But...
I knew you'd bring that up. To be quite honest with you, I enjoyed last year when we went out and we spent time with the family, etc.
Oh, it was a big one, wasn't it? It's a big one.
And I do enjoy that sort of thing. I mean, my 40th was good fun because we got all the family together, and that was everybody, etc. But as you get older, I think your life's become more complicated. So I mean, I've got
really your life's more complicated.
Yeah, it does. 3 sisters and 2 brothers. So, trying to get everyone together is quite difficult. But I like to do it for my mum and my dad. I'm not doing it for me, really, but I'm doing it for them.
Well, interesting you should mention your 40th. And I was thinking this morning, what did I get you for your 40th birthday?
What you got for me for my 40th birthday was a bench, which is sitting in the garden. We still use it today.
Yeah, all those years ago.
Mm.
And it's survived, well, once
Yeah.
a long, long time. And but we use it, and I think it's probably the only, I can't think of another present that's knocking about.
Oh no, because on my 60th birthday, you brought me a pot with Dawn's 60th on it, and I love that as well. So it's those sort of things that I like.
Well,
It just reminds you how old you are, which is your intention all along, isn't it?
yeah, it is. Yeah. How do you think being your age compares to being at different stages in your life? Which, you said you wanted to be 35 on one episode, rest of your life, but
I think 35 is quite a nice age because
we've been there.
You've still got loads of energy, etc. I think as you get older, your energy levels sort of like dwindle slightly, etc.
What are the advantages of being
Knowledge.
older?
Older is definitely knowledge, and also being able to see things that you've experienced. You'll be able to put your experiences into play.
Yeah, yeah. That's the big advantage.
Very much so.
And how what's the downside of being our age? I won't say yours, our age. I mean, you are older than me, but yeah.
What do you mean getting old? Well, because you're dealing, like I'm dealing with my mum and my dad, and I see it, and I'm thinking, God, I'm going to be like that at some stage, etc. And having to have people to help me, etc. And I think it's trying to go gracefully to that stage and accept. But I always try to ask my mum and dad and give them. I think it's the grace of the independent feeling. It's there, I plant seeds about what needs to be done, etc., and gradually get them on board and persuade them that that's the best way to go, rather than say, you're definitely doing this. Although my dad says I'm bossy, and I'm going to be the worst old age lady in the world, because part of me says I've always been a fighter.
Yeah, it's like going around my mum's dropping off her shopping and finding her up a ladder at 83 years old.
Oh God, she finds I'm living daylights out. I mean, I said to her, what happens if you fall off? And she says, oh, I've got my phone and it's about 2 yards away. And I'm thinking, well, you're never going to reach that if you fall off. And I just said to her, can you be careful? And why do you need to do this? But she's got gardeners who are going in. She could easily get them to do it. So, but it's just her way that she wants to do something. But I said to her, if you're that fed up, go for a little walk. She could do that, couldn't she? Rather than get up a ladder.
I think that's a good point, actually. Don't be afraid to ask people for help when you're getting older, eh? But it might be best sometimes, rather than ask one person, just ask a group of people, will one of you be able to do this? And then chances are one would like to do it, rather than that one person be targeted and feel they've got to do it, if you see what I mean. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think dignity is the thing that they've got to, we've got to realise that, my mum and dad come from a generation where they've been through wars, etc. They're very independent. They don't want to be a bother. And your mum says it a lot. She says, oh, I don't want to be a bother to you. But I said, well, if you need some shopping and I'm going, it doesn't really matter to me. And so I can do it for you. And gradually now, I mean, if she doesn't ring me or give me her lists before Thursday, I give her a ring now and say, do you need any shopping, etc. And it's just trying to, allow them to have their independence, but help them as well.
Yeah, and also we've got a list of all the money we've spent on her behalf, and we've just had a few delivery charges on it, and we'll be all right, won't we?
We're not going to do that. She keeps saying to me, how much do I owe you? I said, we'll sort that out at the end. She keeps wanting to give me checks and money. I'm going, no, I don't need any of that. Please leave it alone.
She doesn't realise how hassle it is going to the bank and stuff with the way she operates. But anyway, I think that will do. I hope you have a very nice day. I'm sure you will.
I'm sure I will.
Don't forget, everybody, wish Dawn a happy birthday on my Facebook page, and Dawn will pick up the messages there, and we'll donate an extra £1 to Macmillan Carers. And I hope we get a few quid like that. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.